talk a little bit more about the rest of the spring game. Pull up the stats here. I have some other clips. Maybe one of the plays that when it was happening, I was ready for it. I was most excited for it. I'll pull it up right here. Orange team on the goal line. You have the matchup between Dallas Wilson and Ben Hanks at the right of the screen. When they got to the one, this is the play I really wanted to see. Pretty good ball placement. But Ben Hanks wins it, deflects it. That's really a matchup you love to see between two high-level recruits, two freshmen as well. I mean, when we got down the field, we got on the one. I'm just telling my friend, we need to throw a fade to Dallas Wilson to see what happens. And Ben Hanks, he won that play. In the first half, he really did have a really good coverage on Dallas Wilson. Wilson had like 40, 50 yards in the first half, so he still had a good half. But Ben Hanks was really winning a majority of those reps. And that play right there in the red zone, the ones that really do matter, he makes the play right there. And I think it's something we can see from Ben Hanks playing a lot early on.
I mean, that's huge to me. Like, if Ben Hanks is a guy who's good enough to, like, be thrown out there if you need him, that's huge for this defense in the secondary. Because, I mean, I think we both feel pretty good about the starting line of this secondary. It's just the depth is not very proven there, especially at corner. And Florida's had so many injuries at that position. So I think, like, if you can throw a guy like Ben Hanks in at corner and he can play well. I mean, we saw even on that completion he gave up to Dallas Wilson, you know, we saw Michael Carraway playing pretty good in coverage on the outside. So, like, I mean, you love to see the depth. And, I mean, you also just love to see two true freshmen battling it out like that. And, you know, like, nice to see Ben Hanks shut him down a little bit, and nice to see Dallas kind of break out of it and have a productive day at the end of the day. I was saying you went quiet. I can't hear what you're saying right now.
Sorry, I muted. Stephon Shivers here at nose tackle, 400-pound, 399 technically. 6'4", 6'5", whatever his listed height is right there. He's in that nose tackle. He makes a nice play here. I mean, it's nice to see the freshman nose tackle, Stephon Shivers, the one that everybody is going to be talking about after losing Desmond Watson. See, make him a bit athletic, more athletic of a play there, jumping to swat down the pass. We do have worries about the nose tackle position, and the fact that they did get ran on for over 300 yards is a bit worrisome. But it is nice to see that they're still able to make plays. And, you know, they're playing less physical, which, you know, gives them some leeway. But I talked a lot about Stephon Shivers, so him getting a play there was pretty nice to see.
Yeah, and I think, like, Shivers, like, I guess to me, like, from what I can tell, it seems like at positions where freshmen have the opportunity to step up and make an impact, it seems like a lot of those guys kind of did in the spring game, which is nice to see. I mean, because Shivers, like we've talked about, nose tackle, maybe the biggest question mark on the entire roster, honestly. So, you know, I don't know how much he's going to play. I mean, I think that's asking a lot to ask a true freshman to play on the interior of the defensive line. But, you know, if he's capable of coming in and making some plays, I think that's really huge for sort of really just the one area where I think I don't really feel great about what the Gators have going on. Like, pretty much every other spot in the field, barring injuries, I feel pretty solid, like good to great about, you know what I mean? And that's really the only area where I don't. So it's nice to at least see freshmen competing there.
I will say one really good thing was Jamari Lyons is full go. He wasn't in a black shirt or anything. He was full to go, full contact. Something that we did worry about a little bit coming into spring, but he's full to go. I'd be shocked if he isn't starting or like in the 1-2 with like Mekhi Barrow going into week 1. DeAndre Robinson did get hurt as well in this game. Not sure the extent of the injury, but I don't know if it was too serious. If it was too serious, I feel like I'd have heard more about it. Another injury, Nashawn Montgomery. I heard he had a dislocated thumb, so nothing too much to worry about. He had like 7 yards in this game as well. So
yeah, like 3 catches, 70 yards, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Next play, this is like the second or third play of the game. Jermichael Servant. Bit lower quality here on this one, but you can still make everything out that happens here. And a Warner here at QB. just through the hands of Cormani McLean. You'd like to see Cormani have better ball skills. You notice it a couple of times in this game where he kind of just barely misses it. But it's nice to see Jamichael make those nice long plays that we expect him to make going into the season. Warner not a terrible throw. If that's Lagway, that's a touchdown. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting to me that Sturdivant and Aiden Mizell didn't make a major impact in this game. Each only had one catch. I mean, Mizell's was a touchdown, but only one catch each.
There was a play Mizell was streaking wide open downfield that Warner missed. Like, if Lagway's on the field, that's probably a touchdown.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I kind of expected they would both get worked in a lot. I mean, we saw Mizell had a big spring game last year, so I kind of assumed he would be a standout this time around.
What a wonderful school. Oh, okay, let me take that away. What a wonderful school at the University of Florida is over 50,000 at the spring game. I wonder how much of that was for, like, the basketball celebration. But, I mean, there is a lot of hype around the football program, and DJ Lagway did play. I mean, he only handed the ball off, but Lagway did play.
Did you stay for the basketball celebration, or did you leave before that?
Well, my dad got new season tickets. We sat in one of the, like, booths where there's, like, the tables and everything, which were not our tickets. But he's like, hey, can you go get a picture of where our seats are and where to be from? So we're like, yeah. So we go down to that area. It's under, like, the underhangs in the end zone. It was packed. Everyone was wanting to be under there away from the sun. Yeah. And we got there to start the halftime, and we stayed a little bit, but we were like, okay, we're not even able to watch it. Can't get to our seats to take a picture. So we just kind of left. We could hear everything that they were saying from the stadium on our walk back. They were introducing everybody, but yeah, we didn't really stay to see it. George, George saying, I really feel like the defense was sandbagging it, which is wonderful. I love our team. They'll be there when we need them. You're curious.
Oh no, I was literally just saying I was curious because I don't know if you saw, but that was kind of some frustration from fans that the basketball celebration was relegated to halftime at the spring game. I was just curious if you were there and saw it and felt it did it justice, or that those concerns were valid. I was just curious if you had a take on that.
I mean, do other teams usually do like parades and stuff after winning?
I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, like, I'm sure. I really don't know. I mean, maybe at UConn or something, because it's kind of the what the whole program is focused around. Yeah, like, yeah. I don't really know. I just saw some people frustrated, which, like, I mean, I can understand that to a degree. But I saw Micah tweeted like halftime show of the spring game is crazy work.
Yeah,
or something to that effect.
Yeah, I know Micah did tweet that. That's really all I know there. But I mean, what are they really gonna do? Like, for the celebration, like, they had everyone, they were partying and stuff after we won it. It's like they were all out on the streets there. Today they kind of introduced the banner and got the players cheering for them and everything. So it was fine. I mean, how much can you really do for it?
Yeah. No, that's totally fair. I was just curious if you had a take on that whole deal.
No. And then the last play I have here, Jacoby Jackson on a touchdown. Let me restart this. I mean, that just feels like classic Billy Napier play right there. Like a running touchdown. The running back makes a nice jump cut outside. Good blocking from Bryce Levette here onto Jeremiah McLeod. I'm pretty sure it says 91. So nice blocking there. You see, just gets outside. Ooh, I mean, that linebacker kind of got broke right there. But Hanson, good blocking, and beats Cormani McLean. I mean, the problem with your wide receivers having such a good day is the DBs are obviously someone's going to have a bad day. And Cormani kind of got beat a lot there. But I do wonder how much of it was the aggression they were told to go for.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I really, to me, like, spring games are a show. Like, it's meant to put on a show. It's meant to be entertaining. I really think it's hard to read into the, like, specifics. This position group looked good. This position group looked bad. Granted, the running backs seem to have played really well, though.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, Jacoby Jackson, 10 carries, 198 yards, 3 touchdowns, 19.8 yards per attempt. he was phenomenal. Like, he had
Yeah.
another 35-yard touchdown run that I missed because I was looking at one of the other plays before that. But Jacoby Jackson, Jaden Ball had a really good game, 11 carries, 56. He also had a screen that I was talking about earlier that he took for, I think it was 48 yards. Yeah, 48 yards. He just cuts upfield and makes a play. I mean, it looks like he should be stopped. It was a 3rd and 10. We run a screen, so everyone's obviously mad at that. But Ball takes it, cuts across the field, takes it 48 yards, makes a bunch of different jump cuts. I mean, these two running backs look so good. My main takeaway from this game was that, ignoring the defense, no matter who the QB is, our offensive line should look really good, and the running back should be able to carry us to keep us in most games. Like, if Lagway's hurt and you have to throw in Harrison Bailey, unless we're playing like Georgia or Texas, I mean, maybe we can even keep with Georgia. We saw us keep with Georgia for a second half with the backups in, and we'll see how Texas look. But this running back room in the ground game and the talent at wide receiver, there was another play I didn't show that Vernell Brown, he takes a screenplay. You can see the quickness he has, takes it for like 15 yards. The true freshman on this team and just the talent outside of the QB room, like, it just looks the best we've seen in years.
Yeah, I think that's kind of been my biggest takeaway from what I've heard people say about the spring game is like, I think I entered a little bit skeptical about what this offensive talent looked like particularly the receiver room. I mean, obviously was confident in Lagway, confident in the running backs, fairly confident in the offensive line. But I mean, it really seems like Florida has the talent to have a potentially very good offense this season. I mean, I know I have my concerns and skepticism about Billy as an offensive mind, an offensive play caller. I know you do too, to an extent. I mean, I think this is the year we're going to find out because I think he has, assuming Lagway is good to go, I think he has everything he needs now. Best offensive line in the time he's been here, probably. I'd say best running back room and should be, and at least could be best receiver room too. So,
talk about the defense a little bit. Ty Jackson led the team in tackles, which just goes hand in hand with what Billy Napier was saying, that his junior tape was the best tape that he had ever seen from a high school player. Drake Stubbs, 8 tackles as well. Also recording the interception that was a tip from TJ Abrams to Hilton Drake Stubbs. Kofi Asare and Cam James both had 5 tackles. Kofi Asare 2 sacks, and Cam James 1 sack and 1 pass breakup as well. Anyone else in the defense I really need to talk about?
Sorry, did you mention 8 tackles for Jaden Robinson too?
No, I had not mentioned that. He was on the other team, so yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry. I thought we were looking at. Never mind. You're good. My bad.
I was looking at the blue team.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just looking at overall defensive stats. Sorry about
that. No, that's fine. And then, yeah, I mean, we can go straight to the orange team right now. Miles Graham and Jaden Robinson both having 8 tackles. I mean, this linebacker room, we talk about Ty Jackson. Now you have Miles Graham, Jaden Robinson. I guess Pup Howard isn't playing, but those are 4 guys there that we expect that could have really good seasons here. And not even mentioning Aaron Childs.
Childs. No, 100. I mean, this linebacker group looks really good. I mean, I think going back to the guy you talked about on the blue team, I mean, I think 2 sacks from Kofi Asare is really intriguing there. I mean, again, it's hard to say because like sacks in a spring game are kind of fake. I mean, you're only 2-hand touching. So who's to say if you actually would have wrapped up DJ Lagway, for instance, and brought him down in a real game scenario. But I mean, look, that I think that was an addition where there's a lot of question marks about how much of an impact guy he'll be. I mean, that's a pretty encouraging sign.
I don't think so. George Gums, did he play? I don't believe he did play.
I don't see him listed anywhere stats wise. So yeah.
LJ McCray 2 tackles, Cormani 2 tackles, Sapp 2 tackles. We got an offensive lineman getting a tackle there, Noel Portenjagen. So
there you go.
Jaden Woods 1 tackle. Would have hoped he got a sack, but that's whatever. But yeah, I think you saw a really good performance on the offensive end. How much do you take for it? Because the defense kind of did look like they were just kind of going out there playing, not really trying too hard, and it didn't want anyone to get hurt. I think another takeaway, Duke Clark, the freshman running back, we saw his ability in the passing game. We haven't really seen it here with like Montrell, Etienne, Jaden Ball, Jacoby Jackson, outside of like taking screen passes. Duke Clark, we saw him get like a nice slant route where he takes it about 15 yards. So he had a nice play there. George, 139 days until kickoff. Time to start planning your snacks. You know, these are going to be the longest 139 days of the year. Yeah. Then when we get to football season, the 3 months we have a football season, that 90 days is going to pass just like that.
I know, it's brutal. Hey, at least we have to potentially make the time a little bit easier to pass. At least baseball is sort of having a little bit of resurgence. Got a sweep this weekend against Missouri. So, hey, maybe they get into the tournament again and you got something to watch in May and hopefully June.
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that. George, I think LJ McCray is going to have an All-American season this year. 5-star level talent. It's not like it's unexpected. I mean, All-American may be a bit unexpected there, but it would not be a shock to see him have a really good season here.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how they use him. Like, I feel like to have that kind of All-American, it's like if he's coming off the edge and getting a ton of sacks, like, yeah, I mean, maybe, but I'm not sure if he'll produce like that, but I think he could be a major impact player, no doubt about it.